The world's first certified ageless tourism expert is Vumbua Africa, UK. Claire Minchin is a specialist and owner of Vumbua Africa, a UK-based accessible African safaris, tours, and holidays operator. She is proud to pioneer responsible and inclusive tourism across Africa. Today she is even more proud to be the first business certified by Ageless Tourism to be the first ageless tourism expert in the World Tourism Network Ageless newly launched tourism certification program. After answering an extensive set of questions and consulting sessions on Zoom interview with Adrian Berg, president of Ageless Tourism, Adrian went to Dorset, UK to meet Claire and congratulated her on her successful application to become an ageless tourism expert, opening the door to new customers and recognition. Ageless Tourism is an initiative offered to travel and tourism businesses, destinations, and hotels by the World Tourism Network. Vumbua Africa specializes in accessible African holidays, as well as offering safaris, 4x4 camper hire, white water rafting, self-drive, horse riding tours, beach, golfing, and family holidays. Adrian Berg, a long-year and internationally recognized expert in mature travel, a former New York attorney, and founder of Ageless Travel. While in Europe to congratulate Claire, Adrian lectured at numerous events and gave a number of keynote speeches on mature travel, and is now competing. Adrian said, "After many years of development, this is a milestone for Ageless Tourism, the World Tourism Network, and of course our first recipient of the Ageless Tourism Certification recognition. We are thrilled to announce that Vumbua Africa has been awarded the recognition of distinction by the Ageless Traveler, a consultancy and creator of the Ageless Tourism Initiative with the mission to promote outstanding companies that exemplify the best in tourism for 60+, mature, active adults, solo, group, and intergenerational travelers. The founders of Vumbua Africa offer safari, urban, culinary, and all African experiences continent-wide. The recognition of Vumbua Africa as an ageless tourism leader comes on two counts. First, the founders understand how difficult it can be to book holidays, especially safaris, when travel companions are differently abled in their pace, strength, mobility, and culinary demands, and second, their extensive network of ground handlers who pre-observe accommodations, itinerates, and safari vehicles to be sure that travelers are safe, accommodated and travel with ease and confidence. Founder Claire Minchin is a qualified social worker and occupational therapist who has worked with families with disabilities for over 30 years with a deep understanding of the multiple needs and demands of mature travelers, whether they have a mobility issue or are at the peak of vigor. Founder Keith Johnston is African-born, having lived and worked in Zambia and Botswana most of his life. He is a qualified nature conservationist and worked within the safari industry for many years. He is a true Africa specialist. Over the years, the founders have created itineraries for a blind safari in Kenya, a wheelchair-bound client to visit the gorillas in Uganda, someone with limited walking capacity to climb Kilimanjaro, and trips for couples in their 80s to visit Africa, to mention a few. In addition, they are adept in accommodating the most vigorous climbers and explorers of all ages and creating grandparent and intergenerational itineraries that work for every member of the family. Congratulations to Vumbua Africa. Vumbua Africa is now the first listing displayed on the Amazing Tourism Directory for Ageless Tourism, listed as an expert in ageless tourism, with many more in the final stage of pending approval. To earn Ageless Tourism recognition, a destination or organization must demonstrate values embracing inclusiveness and age-friendly practices, policies and programs supporting mature travelers, understanding of aging, life stages, and their intersection with travel experiences, non-ageist marketing and branding, an inclusive workplace environment. The reward after certification. A toolkit guides how to promote your recognition, and professional examples of social media posts to promote your excellence and drive business. World Tourism Network members will be promoted within the family of its 26,000 members in 133 countries, its 20+ media partners, and at events, directories, and publicity. The first step is to get certified, listed, and promoted as an ageless tourism business. The initial investment is $299. Those who applied will get a State of the Industry report on ageless tourism and are expected to respond to a multi-point questionnaire to reach this goal. The application process is detailed but simple. The fee will be refunded if an application is denied. Go to agelesstourism.com to take this first step. iturbonus.com